For years, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Vin Diesel have been two of the biggest names in action movies. They've shared the screen and reportedly clashed behind the scenes. They've spent decades building two of Hollywood's most recognizable physiques. But today, we're putting the rivalry aside. We're asking a much more interesting question. Which action star has built the healthier lifestyle after turning 50? In this video, we are breaking down their workouts, diets, recovery, daily habits, and fitness philosophy. By the end, we'll decide which action star comes out on top and what the rest of us can learn from them. Long before he became one of the biggest movie stars on the planet, Dwayne Johnson was an athlete. After playing college football and spending years in professional wrestling, he reinvented himself as a top Hollywood actor. Becoming The Rock wasn't the hard part, staying The Rock is. His body isn't just personal, it's part of his career. Every time he appears in a movie, millions of people expect him to look larger than life. That expectation influences everything about the way he trains. If you've ever watched one of The Rock's workouts online, you've probably noticed one thing: they are massive. Most gym goers perform 2 or 3 exercises for a muscle group before moving on. The Rock often performs 4 or 5. And for each exercise, he may complete 4 sets of up to 20 repetitions. A single workout can include close to 100 working sets. He rotates chest presses, incline presses, machine presses, cable flies, and push-ups, then repeats the next day for another muscle group. It is an incredible amount of training volume. But there is a reason. The Rock is not simply trying to stay healthy. He is maintaining one of the most recognizable physiques in entertainment. Training isn't a hobby, it is part of the job. His consistency may be even more impressive than the workouts themselves. For years, he has continued showing up before sunrise, not because he feels motivated every morning, but because discipline is part of his identity. For most people, consistency beats motivation. Training like this requires fuel, a lot of it. The Rock has said he can eat well over 5,000 calories every day, depending on the role. His meals are built around lean protein and complex carbohydrates like chicken steak, fish eggs, rice, potatoes, and vegetables. People love posting pictures of his legendary cheat meals, the pancakes, cookies, giant pizzas, and mountains of sushi. Those meals only work because they are surrounded by hundreds of disciplined meals that nobody posts on Instagram. It is a reminder that consistency usually matters more than perfection. The older we get, the more recovery begins to matter, and no one understands that better than The Rock. When you are lifting this much weight for this much volume, recovery is not optional. Stretching, massage, mobility, ice baths, and recovery sessions are designed to keep him performing at the highest level. He is investing as much effort into making sure he can train again tomorrow as he does into the training itself. If there is one lesson The Rock teaches us, it is that excellence is not accidental. It comes from showing up day after day, even when no one is watching. But is this level of training and eating actually sustainable for the average person? That is where Vin Diesel enters the conversation. At first glance, Vin Diesel doesn't seem like he should be able to compete with The Rock. The Rock's physique is bigger. His workouts are more famous, and his discipline has become legendary. But after turning 50, Vin Diesel made an important realization. Fitness isn't just about looking strong, it's about staying strong, and more importantly, staying healthy enough to keep doing what you love. Unlike The Rock, Vin Diesel's body doesn't have to be the biggest part of his brand. Instead of constantly chasing more muscle, he has gradually shifted toward becoming a more complete athlete. That means adapting his training as he gets older instead of simply trying to outwork Father Time. Vin Diesel still believes in lifting weights. Strength remains an important part of his routine, but that's only one piece of the puzzle. Over the years, he's added practices that many lifters ignore: yoga, Pilates, mobility work, stretching, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. At first, those activities may not seem as exciting as deadlifts or heavy bench presses, but they all share one goal: keeping the body moving well. Instead of asking, "How much muscle can I build?" Vin Diesel's training seems to ask, how well can I keep moving 20 years from now? As we age, that question becomes increasingly important. Many people spend decades building strength, but very little time maintaining flexibility and mobility. Vin's approach reminds us that fitness isn't just about adding muscle. It's also about preserving movement. It doesn't mean he trains less seriously. It means he trains with a different purpose. Vin Diesel's nutrition is also surprisingly straightforward. No extreme crash diets, no miracle supplements. Instead, he focuses on eating enough quality food to recover from training while maintaining a healthy physique. His meals typically revolve around lean protein like turkey, chicken, salmon, and eggs. Whole grains like oatmeal and brown rice, plenty of vegetables, and healthy fats round out his diet. Rather than chasing perfection, Vin appears to focus on consistency, a strategy that's often much easier for the average person to maintain, because the best diet is usually the one you can still follow years from now. This may be where Vin Diesel separates himself the most. Mobility isn't something he squeezes in after lifting. It's part of his fitness philosophy. Yoga improves flexibility. Pilates strengthens the core. Stretching helps maintain range of motion. Jiu-jitsu develops balance, coordination, and athletic movement. Instead of waiting until pain forces him to slow down, Vin invests in staying mobile before those problems appear. That's a lesson many of us don't learn until it's too late. Recovery isn't just about fixing injuries, it's about preventing them. The biggest lesson Vin Diesel teaches us is that your workouts should evolve as your body evolves. The exercises that helped you build muscle in your 20s may not be enough to keep you healthy in your 50s. Adding mobility, flexibility, recovery, and functional movement doesn't make your training easier. It makes it smarter. Because the goal isn't simply to look strong today, the goal is to still be moving well 10, 20, or even 30 years from now. So now we've seen two very different philosophies, one built around maximizing performance and the other built around sustaining performance. The question is, which one is actually better for the average person after 50? So, who wins? If we are judging who has the more impressive physique, The Rock. If we are judging pure discipline, The Rock. If we are judging work ethic again, it is hard to bet against The Rock. His consistency is almost unmatched. But this series is not about who has the biggest muscles. It is about who has built the healthier lifestyle after turning 50. And that is where everything changes. While The Rock continues to push his body to extraordinary levels, Vin Diesel has gradually adapted his training to fit the realities of aging. Instead of simply trying to become bigger, he is focused on staying mobile. He is focused on staying athletic. And he is focused on staying healthy enough to continue doing what he loves. That is why today's winner is Vin Diesel. Not because he's stronger, not because he works harder, but because his approach is one that many people could realistically follow for the next 20 years. That does not mean The Rock is doing anything wrong. In fact, his discipline is something we should all admire. Showing up every single day, preparing your meals, training with purpose, never making excuses, those habits are worth copying. But we should also remember that The Rock is training for a career. Most of us are not filming action movies. We are training so we can play with our kids, travel with our families, stay independent, avoid injuries, and enjoy life as we get older. For those goals, Vin Diesel's philosophy may be the more sustainable path. Maybe the healthiest lifestyle is not choosing one over the other. Maybe it is taking the best lessons from both. Train with The Rock's consistency. Recover with Vin Diesel's mindset. Build strength, but do not neglect mobility. Work hard, but make sure your body can still enjoy the rewards of that hard work 20 years from now. Because in the end, fitness is not about looking like an action star. It is about building a body that lets you keep living your own adventure. Now, I would love to hear what you think. Do you agree with this verdict, or would you have chosen The Rock? Leave a comment below and let me know who you think has the better fitness philosophy after 50. And if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to subscribe for more celebrity fitness documentaries, where we separate Hollywood myths from lessons you can actually use. Until next time, keep taking action toward a healthier life.